discuss about the current electricity. First topic is nothing but Kirchhoff's laws, Western network, Western meter bridge, and Western meter bridge by Kelvin method. So these are the topics that we already discussed. Now the next topic of this chapter is called potentiometer. So this topic is very important. Potentiometer. So potentiometer is nothing but it is a device to use to measure the potential difference. So voltmeter is also used to measure the potential difference. But an ideal voltmeter which have the infinite resistance, even there will be the current flowing through that device. So similar to that ideal voltmeter, the potentiometer is used to accurate measurement of potential difference. So potentiometer is nothing but to measure the potential difference of a device. Now we can discuss about the potentiometer, how that device can be produced or construction of that potentiometer. So potentiometer is nothing but it is a wire of uniform cross-sectional area connected between the point A and B, and between that A and B there will be EMF of a cell lucky K, whose internal resistance should be R. It's connected. A uniform cross-sectional area wire of length capital L is connected between A and B, and EMF of a cell E, whose internal resistance is R, is connected between A and B. So this is a construction of potentiometer. This is the instrument called as a potentiometer. Now when the plug key K is closed, there will be current flowing through the potentiometer wire, and that current is given by the applied EMF of a cell and total resistance. This is the capital R with the whole resistance of the wire, and this small r with the internal resistance of the EMF of a cell, having its value R plus R. That is nothing but V is equals to IR, Ohm's law. By using Ohm's law, we can find the current. But the total potential difference of the wire is given by VAB, having its value current into resistance, but current flowing through the wire is given by. So what is the potential difference between the two ends of the wire? VAB is equals to what is current? EMF of a cell, capital R divided by capital R plus R. So this is the total potential difference across the wire. Now this is a potential difference between the two ends of the wire, that is nothing but VAB having its value EMF of a cell, resistance of a wire divided by resistance of a wire plus internal resistance of a EMF of a cell. Then we can find the potential difference per unit length of the wire. This is a special step. Potential difference per unit length. What is the length of the wire? Capital L. What is potential difference? VAB upon L is equals to epsilon R divided by capital L into R plus R. This is the value of potential difference per unit length of the wire. And having its value, potential difference per unit length is equals to constant. All these terms are constant terms. And that constant is called as K, called as potential gradient. This is called as potential gradient. So what is meant by potential gradient? Potential gradient is defined as it is a ratio of potential difference between the two ends of the wire to the length of the wire. Means potential difference per unit length is called as the potential gradient. This is a constant term that is called as K. From this we can say that VAB is proportional to L. Means the potential difference between unit two ends of the wire is directly proportional to the length of the wire. This is called as the principle of potentiometer, which is very very important. फक्त एकच गोष्ट आपल्याला लक्षात ठेवायची, व्हॉट इज द प्रिन्सिपल ऑफ पोटेंशियोमीटर. प्रिन्सिपल ऑफ पोटेंशियोमीटर इज नथिंग बट the potential difference between any two points of the conductor or wire is directly proportional to the length of the wire. कोणत्याही वायर मधल्या कोणत्याही दोन टर्मिनलच्या अक्रॉसचं पोटेंशियल डिफरन्स हे त्याच्या लेंथला डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल असते, असं पोटेंशियोमीटरचं प्रिन्सिपल आहे. and this is the instrument called as potentiometer. By using this potentiometer, by applying the Ohm's law, we can find the principle of potentiometer. This is nothing but the potential difference between the two ends of the wire is directly proportional to the length of the wire. So this is nothing but the explanation of principle of potentiometer. Potentiometer is a device to find or to measure the accurate potential difference of the wire between the two ends of the wire. And by using this potentiometer, which have the infinite resistance, that is also called as ideal voltmeter. And by using that potentiometer, we can find the principle of potentiometer. What is the functioning of, what is the meaning of potentiometer or the principle of potentiometer? We can explain the construction of potentiometer. It is nothing but the thin uniform cross-sectional wire of resistance capital R and capital L is the length of the wire between the point A and B. There will be EMF of say E and whose internal resistance R is to be connected between A and B. There, due to this EMF of say, there will be current flowing through the potentiometer wire, whose current is given by, according to Ohm's law, EMF of say divided by capital R plus R. According to Ohm's law, to the whole circuit, total potential difference is VAB, total current is I, total resistance is R. By Ohm's law, we can write like this, but the current going through the wire substitute here. But we can find the potential difference per unit length. We can write like this, and this is the constant term called as potential gradient. And from this, we can say that the potential difference between any two ends of the wire is directly proportional to the length of the wire. So this is called as the principle of potential. Now we can discuss about the uses of potential. Now the next topic of this potentiometer is nothing but to compare the EMF opposite. By using this potentiometer to compare the two EMF opposite, we can give the two EMF opposite E1 and E2. And by using this two EMF opposite, we can compare these two EMF opposite by using potentiometer. Now the next topic of this potentiometer is nothing but to compare the EMF opposite by using potential. So this is a basic explanation of potential. This is a potentiometer. This is the meaning of principle of potentiometer. एकच गोष्ट लक्षात ठेवायची, प्रिन्सिपल ऑफ पोटेंशियोमीटर इज नथिंग बट द पोटेंशियल डिफरन्स बिटवीन एनी टू पॉइंट इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द लेंथ ऑफ द वायर. Suppose the point is C. The length of the wire is small l, and potential difference between these two point is called VAC. So according to this principle, VAC is proportional to means the potential difference between these two ends of the wire is directly proportional to L by using this principle. And proportionality signs are derived, that is called as K, called as potential gradient. Having its value potential difference per unit length means हा वायर आपण किती पार्ट मध्ये जरी डिवाइड केला, सी पॉइंटच घेतला असं नाही, इथे घ्या इथे घ्या कुठे घ्या, कोणत्याही दोन पॉइंट मधला पोटेंशियल डिफरन्स हे त्याच्या लेंथला प्रोपोर्शनल असते. मग तुम्ही AB वायर घेतला तर त्याची लेंथ कॅपिटल एल, त्याचं पोटेंशियल डिफरन्स कॅपिटल एल ला डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल. हा वायर जर ब्रेक केला सी मध्ये तर याच्यामधलं पोटेंशियल डिफरन्स याच्यामधल्या लेंथला डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल. सो दिस इज सिम्पली कॉल्ड एज द प्रिन्सिपल. Potential difference between any two points of the points of the wire is directly proportional to the length of the wire. Simplicity, it is called as the principle of. And now we have to discuss the main point that is called to compare the EMF of a cell. To compare the EMF of a cell by using potential. So now this derivation can be divided into three parts: construction, working, and diagram. This is very very important. Compare EMF of a cell